So let's start in Carolina. There's a lot of things going on in Carolina. So after the game on Sunday, Frank Wright basically spoke and said that he feels bad for Brian Burns. Says that the guy's a winner. That's where you feel bad for guys like that. He's been here a long time, and we've not been able to win. But then this week, the media began to ask him questions regarding some things. Some things were out there about the Panthers owner being involved in their selection at number one. And then the media asked him more about what David Tepper's temperature is in the midst of a disappointing 0-5 start. This is what he had to say. So what are your thoughts on his comments here regarding ownership?
Every alarm bell should be going off.
Yeah.
That is not how you want your head coach sounding, especially when, they're intimating that Tepper wanted Bryce Young and Reich wanted Stroud, and the owner's all over my ass 5 weeks in. Mm-hmm. Those meetings aren't fun. It's just as big of a yikes as it gets to me.
Yeah, probably the only thing better is the GM coming down saying, that's my coach and he's my guy.
We believe in him.
Yeah.
So your thoughts on Brian Burns? Do you think they actually trade him or just keep him and franchise tag him in the offseason?
I mean, that's the move I'm making, because if I'm trading you Brian Burns, I'm asking for first-round pick plus.
And I think they're going to shop him. But in the end, when there's no takers, you're going to franchise. But you got to pick up the phone and see. You just need one stupid team out there to say, yes, we'll give you everything that you want.
Let's jump over to Denver, because news came out today that they are going to part ways with Frank Clark. He agreed to a pay cut this morning, which means they will pay him, the new team, if they trade for him, will pay him the minimum for the rest of the season. So I'm just going to go local right here with this one. Should the Lions go after Frank Clark?
That depends whether they believe he's a fit here culturally. Now, look, Frank Clark's a piece of garbage as a human being, or at least he has been. Maybe he's found God and he's a wonderful man now. I don't know. All I know is he's one of the most clutch pass rushers in the postseason in league history. I don't get what the Broncos are doing. They parted with Randy Gregory. They're parting with Frank Clark. I mean,
and neither guy are Boy Scouts. But if Clark can help you win this year, I'm just looking at this year.
That's where I leave it to
Frank,
Brad Holmes.
We'll talk about it in the offseason, but can you help me? But yeah, him and Randy Gregory, not good guys.
Now, if they believe their locker room is strong enough to bring in that type of guy and they hide all the laptops, be okay. Bolt down the Surface Pros. Make sure Frank doesn't turn into old sticky fingers again.
We had 50 of these. Why am I only counting 40? Where are the other 10?
He's a terrible. Well, I'm not even bringing up the other stuff he's done. I'll leave that to Brad Holmes. You need a few bad eggs in every locker room. They have to make a determination whether he'd be worth it.
Well, guys, get ready, because it is happening again. Taylor Swift is going to attend tonight's game against the Chiefs and the Broncos in Kansas City. Of course, I'm sure Amazon is excited about tonight, but are you excited about seeing Taylor Swift again
I
on
don't
TV?
care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah, but see,
I don't care.
you're not the
I
people
don't
who they
care.
want.
I'm not listening. I don't care. I don't believe she's with Kelsey. This is as big of a ruse as the moon landing. Signed, Rico. I don't care. I don't care. This is fake. It is not real. Why didn't they land in the space lake on the moon? Signed, Rico Beard. I don't believe any of it. I'm sick of hearing about it. Enough.
What he said.
Enough.
David, we're not the target market. We're going to watch the game regardless. But when you hear people saying, oh, you know what, I'll tune in and watch a little bit of it. Yeah, that's who they're going. They're going for the Taylor Swift fans. I was listening this morning driving around, and Heather was like, yeah, I'll watch some of the game now that I know she's going to be there.
I don't care. Enough.
We'll just move right along.
How do you
They're
feel
not
about it?
even together. No one believes it. Even Kelsey's mom did the eye roll. No one. Enough.
Yeah.
So you excited?
Let's move right along to Minnesota because there are some questions being had at media sessions today. So Justin Jefferson, of course, is out for a while. The questions that are surfacing today were asking Kirk Cousins if he would waive his no-trade clause to facilitate a deal. He said, I am just very focused on the Bears and going 1-0 this week, and anything else is not worth my time or energy or attention.
That's not a no.
It isn't a no. On a quarterback series, he said he really wants the Lombardi trophy. Should he waive his no-trade clause?
First thing, he needs to call the contractor and have that space drywalled over because you ain't ever winning one.
Stop.
Second of all, I don't want any more of these Bible hymns if you lose a home playoff game. You tell your son, Daddy's upset and he ain't got time for you right now. Third, because I ain't letting go of that QB bit.
Did you just wake up and choose violence this morning?
Third, he's letting his agent do the work. If there's a realistic chance he can move, I think he'd be open to it, and he should be. Minnesota is now entering rebuild phase.
Where the Jets?
If you could find a way to make it work under the cap, that would be the most sensible one to me.
Because I can't think of too many other teams where it would work out, that you need a quarterback because you're right on the cusp of winning.
And he's on an expiring deal.
Right.
Here's a team that may need a quarterback. I'm so confused with what's going on in Cleveland right now. Deshaun Watson has missed another practice today.
Yet he's cleared.
He's
in
cleared.
The parking lot?
I have no idea what's going on.
Working inside on some things.
But the team has decided to call up P.J. Walker from the practice squad because they're playing the privilege 49ers.
Right.
And let him go after the defense.
Yeah, that worries me.
See, this was a scheduled loss for the Niners. They were going to go on the road as 2.5-point favorites, and the Browns are going to beat them. So you know what happened? Now Deshaun goes, Niners are coming to town, privilege. I'm not playing. Line goes to 5. Now it's up to 7 because they're so scared to play DTR against you guys. They don't want to hurt his feelings and stuff. They're playing P.J. Walker. Now the Niners are 7-point favorites. It's privilege.
I'm seeing 8, but yeah.
Now to answer your question about what's going on.
Strays, man. I don't even know what I did.
Nobody knows. Nobody has any clue what's going on. Stefanski went from expecting Watson back after the bye to, quote, hoping he's functional to now he's out.
This just sounds like it's something internal going on with the team that we'll find out later. But it's not because he's injured. I don't know if it's a violation of team rules. Something has happened.
Guaranteed money. They're stuck.
Right.
No matter what happened, right?
And if we can't let it get out because we already look ridiculous for signing this man. So let's just keep this under wraps for a while.
What's the worst contract, Russell Wilson or Deshaun Watson?
I'm going to say Kyler Murray.
Oh, that may be in the running as well. But I would go Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
I would go Russell Wilson.
So because Russell I don't even think Russell cares anymore. He is so baked. Like his skills have fallen off so far. He looks like a third-string quarterback.
I'm going to say it to you again, he's not in good shape.
But I thought he was in the best shape doing like knee lifts on the planes.
He's become the new Cabrera. This is not – look at pictures of Russ in his prime. Look at him now. You want to know why you can't move? You want to know why you can't run?
Wondering why people keep catching up to you? You got a little bit more of you.
So let's close it out with this. Does the game stay within 10? Because the line tonight for the Chiefs Broncos is 10.5. Or is it 11?
Kelce, I guess.
Kelce, short week, hobbled.
I don't know if he plays because it's kind of like when they played the Lions, bigger picture. I don't
Taylor's
need you
not
tonight.
showing up if he's not playing.
All right, look, here's the deal. This
You're
happens every year. The Chiefs, huge favorites, 10, 11, 12 points. They never cover. You're asking me a question that is disgusting to answer. You would have to bet the Broncos. Or you just watch the game or do one of Rico's touchdown props. But if you're betting, you can't go laying 11 points in a divisional game. You can't do it.
No, I agree with that.
I would watch the game. You can go Chiefs money line plus an anytime touchdown and enjoy your life.
Yep. Because if not, you're
what about a little Rashi Rice tonight? What's that on the? We'll get.
I'll have that for you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
That is
Taylor Swift.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
In football today.